It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy. It's your boy. What it do? What it do? What it do? Tap on in with your partner. Tap on in with your partner, man. What it do? What it do? What it do? What it do? How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing today, sweetheart? How your day going so far, little mama? Hey, y'all tap on up in here, man. Did y'all see them two links I asked y'all to watch on the community chat? Did you check them out? Get on up in here, man. Get in here 40 seconds, man. Get on up in here, man. We gonna kick it today. Yeah, we gonna pop it today, man. We gonna pop it on this 3 o'clock live. How Koreans sabotage shit. Black beauty shop owners won't be successful. That's telling you that we need to support black businesses. Y'all move, what it do? What it do? How is that doing so far? I'm so glad they ain't popping up on fire with you, man. Listen to me. Black businesses need to start supporting black-owned people. Black businesses need to be supported by black people. Black-owned businesses need to be supported by our communities. Because other people that comes in our community don't want to see us succeed or be successful at what we're trying to do. So they try to sabotage by using hatred tactics, not business tactics, hatred and racial tactics to make us, to hinder us and prevent us from reaching our goal at what we're trying to do, be a successful business. I've stumbled across that, man. Somebody sent it to me. I stumbled across it. And it blew my mind away to a certain degree. Because I know that's what they do. I used to always say that even when they was in the swap meet, right? That people don't give a fuck about our communities. You understand what I'm saying? They just want our dollars in the community. Yet, every time a black man gets some money, he want to move outside the community that he helped destroy and move to a white community, upscale white community, where there's very little black people at. Off tonight, I'm up chilling. That's what I'm talking about, Damu. Enjoy your day, baby. Enjoy your day. How your daughter's doing? And people need to start understanding something, man. I learned this from my homie, Big Richard Mo, PJ's big homie Richard Mo. Richard Mo said, man, I don't give a fuck. Wherever I go, I'm going to go to the ghetto. Anywhere in America, I'm going to the ghetto. I said, why would you say that? What's up, Stan? How you living, man? How was your 4th yesterday? And Richard Mo said, some money is in the ghetto. That's a proven fact shit. It got to be in the ghetto, being that there's so many people that ain't black that own businesses, own property in our communities, skyrocketing the prices. One store might sell something for $2, the next store selling it for $5. It's the same motherfucking item. You understand what I'm saying? Then when you go to certain black businesses, they try to work you, but I still believe in supporting black businesses. Black people need to support black businesses. Simple as that. I ain't sounding like no motherfucking racist. I don't want nobody misinterpreted like I'm a racist. I'm just telling you it's time for us to start supporting each other. We know how to support everybody else's business and everybody else, whatever, except our own. Why is it so difficult and so complicated for black people to support black businesses? We got to start supporting each other, man, and disregard people that's trying to bring us down and keep us beneath them. You understand what I'm saying? Because watch this, man. I wouldn't give a fuck how much money you got. As long as you black, you're gonna still be a nigga. You're gonna still be a nigga. I don't care how much, excuse my N-word, I don't care how much money you got. You think every time Oprah Winfrey met one of the white presidents, she thought they greeted her with open arms. As soon as she was out their presence, look at that nigga. She thinks she's somebody because she got some money. Damn, she got too much money. Money ain't power. Money just gets certain doors open for you. Allow you to buy things that a poor person can't afford. But money don't give you power. It give you power in the community. It give you power in your community. Black folks believe money is power. Money is not power. Money just means you can go out and buy somebody else. That's what James Brown said. It's a man's world. Man make money for men, go out and buy another man. Imagine that, man. So listen to me. We really need to start supporting black businesses. If we don't, it's a problem. Hey man, they driving my son up the wall. He got to be rough. Having 6 sisters. I know you ain't lying. You ain't lying, man. My mama had 4 boys and 2 girls, man. Shit, watch this. My little sister used to be on my baby brother inch. I remember one time my little sister Tisha snatched inch change off his neck. Gold change. It's like 6th grade. She went up under the sink, get something. She was about to this. My little brother cracked with a hammer. One of the little hammers you can crack nuts. Cracked with a hammer over his change, man. I started laughing like a buffalo, right? Because black businesses charge you more. That's why people pass over black business. But watch this. Should I rather get a black business owner more and give a motherfucker that don't love and appreciate me and respect me anything? You understand what I'm saying? Watch this, man. Think I'm lying. Stan, I go to stores. When they charge me for a bag and just set the bag on the counter and think I'm finna bag my own shit, we got a problem. No, if I'm paying for the bag, you gonna put my groceries in the bag. That's your motherfucking job. You understand what I'm saying? I went to a store, man, about a month ago. Got me a 24 Modelo. I see 365 on the cash register. Then the lady turned around and said, well, $4. Well, listen to me, man. She said 365 on the cash register. Now, if I ain't mistaken, when she put the price of it in the cash register, don't the taxes show up with that too? So when I give her the money, I give her a $10 bill, she give me $6 back. I said, I thought the bill said 365. She said, taxes. No, lady, take your bill back and give me my money. Right? Because she tried to work me. That's what she was doing. If you ain't already put it in the taxes when you can't register it up, it's a motherfucking problem. Then I don't see where it said. It said 365. I don't see nothing but it added up $4 with taxes. Well, in this sense, it was real. It is. We always trying to hustle. We watch this. That's our goddamn problem. We so busy trying to hustle each other that we hinder our damn self. We defend ourselves becoming more than what the fuck we are. Stop trying to hustle each other. Start hustling each other. You understand what I'm saying? Hey man, I remember back in the day in Los Angeles, Central Avenue on the bottoms, that was considered the Black Hollywood. Then you go down there, motherfucker, it looked like it's something else. I stumbled up on another clip and somebody sent it to me and told me to watch. Makers of a Man did some shit about waxing some derogatory belligerence to a Hispanic person. And here come American Buster, aka American Cholo, doing this. Now, what about to say something chicken fried chicken? But he wasn't using an example. He was using what he was saying to throw lug and shade and belittle us, to throw his little racial slurs at us. And the reason I say that, he had a whole lot to say about what Wax said, but when he said niggas, and calling us coons, he set up on his show and set up and said, coons is like, I thought I was just calling y'all Uncle Toms when he knew better. He knew better. Watch this, man. Let's stop being bamboozled by these suckers, man. These fake motherfuckers that get on these social medias with their racial rants and try to justify that shit because one of us justified it. I just seen something else somebody sent me to check out. Tekashi 6ix9ine, Mexican dude. Said, man, I can say nigga, can't nobody tell me from saying nigga. Who gonna stop me from saying it? Well, first of all, you're not black, you shouldn't say it. Second of all, you know it's a whole lot of motherfuckers that out here can make you not say that word, right? Because it's obvious. Your ass was up under that sink in that gym when they was whooping his ass. You didn't hear nigga. You didn't hear that high power shit he was talking. He was in some spandex ass drawers looking like a girl, covering his face up where he wouldn't get whooped on. And the dudes went to jail. Right now, I ain't saying he telling because they're already on the motherfucking camera. You understand what I'm saying? We need boss players like Tootie Reese, Renee, LaRue, Daft, and more. Say it again. Shit, you just can't leave my homie Pat out. Can't leave Harry O out. It's a whole lot of my boy T Tuck, my homie Bone them. It's a lot of bosses that wasn't never doing nothing illegal to get their money. They did it legally and got their money. See, bosses ain't born. They made. They born, man. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have that boss instinct in you. You understand what I'm saying? And most people ain't got it. As blacks, we judge we charge more simply because we go through more to break through. It's more dedication in it. I will always pay mine without question. Say it again, Damu. That's how I am, man. Hey, watch this, man. The cheapest shit I ever bought in America was in the penitentiary. I tried to get a pint of ice cream one day. I had one of my nephews. I said, "Hey, why don't you stop at the store, let's get ice cream." So when I'm getting the pint, I'm gonna give my nephew a pint. Motherfuckers told me $11 for 2 pints. The penitentiary man, 1 pint of ice cream cost $2. So you motherfuckers charge motherfucker $5.50 for a pint. I don't want this shit. We went around the corner and posted up at one of our people's house, and the ice cream truck ran. Even the ice cream trucks is hot now, man. Everybody is trying to milk us for our money. All right, we allow them in our communities, we allow them to open up businesses in our communities. We allow them to have ice cream trucks and do all this and do all that, but they working us. They working us. They milking us dry. They draining us for every little dollar that we earn. And that shit ain't cool. That's no form of respect. In no form, shape, or fashion. Man, we need you gent players. Say it again, man. That's what I'm trying to tell them. My homie Bone, Buddha, you gent players in the game, Black, you gent players. You understand what I'm saying? And they doing things in a positive way. You understand what I'm saying? I ain't, watch this, man. If I give any motherfucker $40 to cut my hair, I'm gonna go to my homeboy barbershop and get my hair cut. I ain't gonna give nobody, I don't care if it's black owned or not. I'm gonna support the black owned business that I want to support, but I will support another black owned. If black clothes, I'll go to that barbershop. You understand what I'm saying? But we got to start, really, black people got to start supporting black owned businesses. So let's stop bypassing the black people, black ownership, and going to the Koreans or the Hispanic people that own something. If you go in any new Uno market in Los Angeles, you don't see nobody black working there but the security guard, possibly, right? We got to start supporting each other, man. That's the fucked up part. That's one of the biggest hindrances towards us reaching any type of peace, truce. We don't support each other in no form, shape, or fashion, man. Yeah, you got a few of us support one another. You understand what I'm saying? I'm gonna share this with you, man. I seen this on YouTube the other day and never knew this. Don't you know at one time, man, blacks had their own bus in the civil rights era when blacks had to ride the back of the bus? Blacks had their own bus company and was successful with it. Google that shit, man. And was successful with it. Look at BFI, trash company. Now you got waste management. At one time, wasn't nothing but a gang of brothers working, and now they got a gang of Hispanics working. Don't ask me why, but that's how it is in Bernie City. All the blacks was working at the packing houses. My father worked at Farmer John for 45 years. All the blacks was working at the packing companies, packing houses, slaughterhouses, and all that. Now, it's Hispanics. It ain't that we're lazy. It's just that they don't want to hire us sometimes. And when they give us these fucked up reasons saying we ain't qualified or whatever, or we got a prison record, we don't go get these jobs. Stop letting people discourage you. Get around the people that's going to encourage you to want to be better than you. Let's not dwell into the past. Let's dwell into the future. Let's go to the future with a better outlook on things by supporting one another. We need Project Choice in the house. We do need a real support system. Our people, we are people to too many chiefs. Say it again. We are people to too many chiefs. You ain't lying, brother. We got to really start doing better, man. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with our community. We've lost a lot of people in our community have lost faith in God. So maybe if you stop idolizing that materialistic shit, jewelry, cars, and pretty ass clothes, and tap into your faith with God, things gonna change. But see, if you got faith in God, you're gonna have love. God gonna give you that conscience to love somebody. That's what's wrong with our community, man. There's so much self-hatred in our motherfucking community that we don't know how to love each other because we don't know how to love ourselves. And I'm speaking from experience and from my own self. In one time in my life, I didn't love myself. Man, I couldn't have loved myself. I've been in and out of jail since the age of 12. This is the longest I've ever been on the street, since the age of 12. And if some of my family members and homeboys have tapped into this shit, they'll confirm that. I'll be home in a minute, 5 years, in October, 5 years, man. This is the longest I've ever been home, since the age of 12. So I was one of the most silly ass Negroes that thought going to jail was cool. That shit wasn't cool, man. That shit wasn't cool at all. I thought it was cool being a bank. To keeping it 100 and getting on the banking tip, I put some on there about Lil Wayne. He's some old ass shit somebody sent me to watch when he was in prison. I'm tired of you dudes saying y'all was in prison. Y'all wasn't in the goddamn county jails. He wasn't in prison. Wayne said they put him in the pantry room and told him to lift up his t-shirt and say he's validated because he had tattoos. Dude, that don't make you a gangbanger. That just made some motherfuckers say we can put some protection on you. You know your dumb ass gonna break us off some money in order to survive this motherfucker. He wasn't in prison. He was Rikers Island. Rikers Island is not a prison. It's a county jail like 441 Bullshit and the Twin Towers and Wayside. All this just not on one compound. You wasn't in prison. I was looking at something else. Motherfucker watching dishes, drinking, ain't about talking about, I watch dishes in prison. You ain't go farther than the county jail. Because if you ain't got a violent crime in California, in LA, your ass is staying in the county jail. They kind of mad that they changed that law. Everybody don't nobody want to do their time in the county jail when they get sentenced 3 or 4 years. They want to take their ass to prison. They want to be able to watch TV when they want to watch it and cut it off when they want to cut it off. You understand what I'm saying? We got these goddamn dudes like Lil Wayne claiming neighborhoods that they ain't from, saying this shit on their rap tapes, Swoop Whoop, Cuz, and On the Hood and all that. Ain't doing nothing for the communities that they claiming. Ain't doing nothing for the gangs that they claiming. It's time that we demand reparation for these motherfucking rappers and these goddamn NBA players and these football players that's claiming these hoods and they never did a goddamn thing for their hood. Nothing negative and sure the hell nothing positive. We got to call them on the bullshit. Because what gangsters said about Q, NWA, 110%. Them dudes got rich off this lifestyle to be. Everybody that's in this chat that was in these streets, they got paid off our lifestyle. They never lived that lifestyle. What's the boy named Joe Morant? And that dude grew up in an upscale neighborhood. Now suddenly he want to be this ultimate hood motherfucker. Hey, watch this, man. It ain't gonna never be another AI in the NBA. What if Allen Iverson, you wouldn't see a whole lot of them with tattoos. They changed the dress code because how Allen Iverson was stepping in that motherfucker with his pants hanging off his ass and a do-rag on. See, when Allen Iverson, he was the thug of the NBA. It ain't gonna never be another Allen Iverson like that. Now, the little boy got game. I'm gonna give a little brother game. He got game like a motherfucker. But he destroying his community. Here it is. You had dudes like me and younger than me that was active gang members going to sleep wishing we had $1 million or more. Waking up trying to get that $1 million or more. So we can get away from the gang violence. Now here, motherfucker gonna sign a contract for 150-something million, 80 million, 60 million, 45 million. And the first thing he wanna start doing when he on TV is throwing up some motherfucking gang signs. Man, that's crazy as a motherfucker. That's going out backwards. Man, I don't care what nobody say. I agree, man. Ice-T claimed rolling 60s to kill Mac and Big U, called him out, then he apologized. Somebody asked me that yesterday, man, at my people house. Ice-T from the 60s. And Ice-T ain't never did nothing try to be a motherfucking pimp. Jewelry thief. Right? Then suddenly, because claiming the hood or saying you from a hood, because it'll get us to follow you, become your fan, you claim hoods. Oh man. The first game member of the continent threw up a gang sign, he was a real one. It was Ralph Nelson, played for the Washington Redskins, my homeboy Wayne and Dion uncle. Sugar Man from Westside Peru, right? Called a motherfucker first Monday Night Football, Washington Redskins. Called a touchdown and threw up a Peru sign. I was in jail. Listen to me, everybody from Compton, he gave them that. Not just the Bloods, but the Crips too, out of Compton, he was representing our city, even though although he threw up a peace sign. You understand what I'm saying? Now you get these dudes, they do this shit. Then we get mad because they claim this shit. Then we look at dudes like Russell Westbrook. then come up in a month, come to a game, look like he got his girl clothes on. I hate to say that shit, man. What's my boy name? Pharrell, whatever. This dude was going to some type of awards I seen on YouTube, man. This motherfucker had a Louis Vuitton bag. What's with these dudes when carrying these bags, talking about their man bags and their purses? Y'all ain't noticed LeBron James walk around with purses, but when he with his wife, he ain't never got that purse. Why is that? Why he want to carry his purse when he ain't with his wife, but when he with his wife, he don't carry the purse? Man, something is wrong with that picture. I mean, hey, y'all think I'm lying. Ice-T ran with the 40s and the 60s, but he was never put on. He just got money with them. That's all he did, Solo. Russell Westbrook had a blue rag. How he did? When was this? Melly, tell me about it, man. Because watch this, man. He just wears some way out clothes to me. I'm a Russell Westbrook fan. I like his game. He got game. He can score some points. But he dressed weird to me, man. Anthony Harding, whatever James Harden, he dressed weird. You understand what I'm saying? We get these dudes, man. And when they first get in the NBA, the NFL, they ain't hood cats. About a year later, 6 months later, they get caught up in this hood shit. And getting caught up in this hood shit, fucking with their career. They need to be mindful. Lil Wayne is just a mascot. That's all he is. People need to be mindful, man. White folks is laying in the cut for a celebrity, a black celebrity, sports celebrity, actor, actress, whatever. They in the cut waiting for you to do something wrong so they can try to oust you from being what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Look how they overreacted when Serena Williams got the crip walk and they won her tennis matches when she won. Immediately, they had something to say. Immediately, motherfucker, how she ain't no game bang. Watch this, man. She was just merely sending the tributes out to where she was from. Because crip walking, don't nobody supposed to be crip walking unless there was a crip anyway. But Snoop and Dub C made that a motherfucking dance, so everybody is doing it. When I first learned how to crip walk, and I ain't gonna crip walk for you on YouTube, it's been too long. I'm too old, too grown, right? But listen to me, man. I started gang banging in 1971, man. If you went to a party, you didn't know when you was at, you was in there, you wasn't flagging, you got the crip walking, you was in the blood hood, you gonna get got. I was at St. Albans. St. Albans is a Catholic school next to Enterprise Junior High in Compton, right by Campanella. I was in there crip walking one night at a dance. And listen to me, man. Listen to the average white man. I got crip walking like a motherfucker, throwing this shit up, right? Gang bang. Man, them Pyrus was gonna get my ass. Here come that little support crew up there, Stanley Pitts leading the pack. Stanley got me up out of there. I walked by all the way back to front of him. Hey, that kind of short-lived my crip walking. I said, you got to be careful crip walking. And in my generation, the homies I read, the best motherfucking crip walk was Bebe, little skinny ass. Bebe used to crip walk his ass off, man. So listen to me. These sports figures need to start carrying themselves a little bit better. They need to be more better examples and role models for the kids. Don't sign a $150 million contract and tell a kid that's going to college trying to get in the NBA or the NFL and tell him, hey man, it's cool, get tatted up. It's cool to hold guns, show a gun. No, that shit ain't cool. Shit, ask Boosie if it's cool. That shit ain't cool. It ain't cool, man. We got to really be careful and be more cautious and mindful of the persona that we putting out to the world. Because everybody, all eyes is on us. Whether you want to believe it or not, all eyes is on us. Don't nobody want to see us succeeding. They only want to see us failing. And they looking for anything to knock us off that mountain, man. So get off that high horse and stay focused. Don't lose focus of your reality. And your reality is, as long as you black, I don't give a fuck how much money you have. You ain't gonna never be accepted by society. I wouldn't give a fuck what Shaq say. I don't give a fuck what Charles Barkley say and do, Michael Jordan say and do. They ass is not accepted in white society. Yeah, you get called to the tables. Do you think they really get called in them round tables? Hell no. Hell no. They hate us so much they buy them dudes jerseys. I can't understand how white society hate black folks that motherfucking bad. But if you go to any basketball game, football game, it's more black ball players jerseys being worn than white ball players jerseys being worn. Pay attention to it. You hate us, but you like us entertaining. You walk from St. Albans, you was big slipping. Hell yeah, I was slipping story time. But watch this. I hit that motherfucker Central. I turned on Rosecrans. When I got by Gonzales Park, I got on that Canal Road and I made it home safe, man. Hell yeah, I was slipping. Hell yeah, I was slipping. You understand what I'm saying? I'm slipping like a motherfucker. Damn shame. Adam 22 just tried to start some beef between Break Baby and Lil Solar. 60 versus 8 trades. Watch this. That's what Adam 22 do, Melly. Melly. That's what he do. But now, watch this. The damn fool's gonna be them too if they feed into what the white boy trying to do. It's obvious they like going on Adam 22. I go on the motherfucker too if he throw enough bread in my pocket. But watch this. Every time he try to throw a fastball, curveball, I'm gonna hit it out the park. You can't twist in my motherfucking words, and I ain't gonna tell you what you want me to say. I'm gonna tell you what I want to say. You understand what I'm saying? See, that's what's wrong. We go on these shows. You got homies going on these shows. They allowing these white people, they propaganda, they manipulation, create drama amongst us and tension. And the first thing come out their mouth. On the dead house, on the hood, cuz. This is what it ain't but come on, man. Come on, man. Let's stop belittling ourselves for the sake of these people here. Adam 22 don't give a fuck about no brother. He got that sucker sharp on that motherfucker down there. I thought he was a motherfucking pimp. I don't know what the fuck he is, but I seen something when he was going big on the female for saying, nigga, he do this. Bitch, you can't say that word. I can because I'm black. You don't look black to me. Shit. You don't look black to me, but if you say you black, you black. You don't supposed to say the motherfucking word. But what baffled me was how he called a female a bitch and tell her don't use the N-word. She should have started using the N-word more profoundly. You understand what I'm saying? Since he disrespected her. But what did you expect when you communicating with people that ain't black and you using the N-word, calling them the N-word? What the fuck you expect them to say? They gonna say it too. Like you got these youngsters saying this our culture. Tekashi 6ix9ine, Rat 6ix9ine, whatever the fuck you want to call him. He said, man, we all from New York. I went to school with Spanish kids. I went to school with Spanish too. When I was going to school, they wasn't using the N-word. So how the fuck you gonna justify your average shit because y'all went to school with them? Because brothers and black people say the N-word, you supposed to be able to see it. Saying the N-word don't justify you, it don't validate you being about black culture. Who told you that? You trying to be what the fuck I am. I ain't trying to be what the fuck you are. See, I don't watch this. I feel white people shouldn't use it, Asians shouldn't use it. If you ain't black, you shouldn't use the fucking N-word. Because what if you go up to a Mexican and say, what's up, wetback? You might be fighting. What if you go to any other race that use the N-word and you call them a derogatory term in their fashion? I guarantee you might be fighting. But every time one of us say, hey man, y'all shouldn't use the N-word, first thing come out their motherfucking mouth is this, especially the Hispanics. Why you into your feelings? Why you in your feelings? Shit, if you say it, I can see it. Shit, if I jump off a roof, does that mean you gonna jump off the motherfucking roof? Huh? Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Do as I do, not as what I say. You understand what I'm saying? You ain't nobody black is entitled to use the word but black people. And we shouldn't even motherfucking use the word. But we do. But most people might not get it. Sometimes we use that term, the N-word for a term in Durham. Hey, my nigga, what's up, my nigga? But Damu will tell you this. And when I went to first time I went to prison and hit the level 4, listen to me. On the level 3s, level 2s, and level 1s, that N-word was being used. But on the level fours, we wasn't using it. We had to reteach ourselves. And we found out that it was a good thing not saying it. I mean, we was even on the page not calling sister bitches. That was part of that black militant outlook of life. Why do you want to belittle or degrade something that's a part of you, right? We got to stop belittling ourselves, and we must demand respect from others. We don't respect each other. That's why we can't demand respect from nobody else. Now, I ain't telling nobody to stop using the N-word. If you feel you want to use it, stop calling another race that. Because when you call them that, it's okay for them to call each other. Listen to me, man. You can walk by a motherfucker house and they can be in their yard and you can't see them, and they might be partying, doing whatever. You'll hear that N-word. And if the gate open, whoever walk out the yard, now you can see them. Sometimes they don't even be black. Man, that's a hurtful ass feeling. On my road, I saw a black-owned ice cream truck in the Nixon Gardens every day. It was good to see. Say it again, man. Say it again, man. Hey, watch this, man. Only lady had an ice cream truck when I was a kid that looked out for the black communities was my homie Bobby Bright, but it's Sanchez. In front of her, some of us used to ride on the back of her ice cream truck through Largo, through Fruittown. We would never have a problem. Miss Sanchez with the black communities. And she had a candy house in front of her. She was a lady that established credit. If you was a kid, 10, 11, 12 years old, you might get a $2 or $3 credit limit. You know what I'm saying? Get you some candy. But you can walk up to the ice cream, man. Listen to me. Miss Sanchez used to pull up, man, hit 131st and 130. She lived on 131st in every street in the hood. And little kids' friends walked to their truck and they didn't have no money. Miss Sanchez just gave them ice cream. I used to smoke weed back then, right? She sold zigzag. So every day I go to the house and Miss Sanchez like, let me get a strawberry shortcake ice cream, and I need a pack of zigzag. I only got enough for ice cream. We're going to get you a couple packs of zigzags. How do you come here every day? You got a lot of brothers on that. It's about not belittling oneself in a real way, man. We got to stop belittling ourselves. That's a fucked up look. Hey, when I see black folks belittling each other and they as y'all call them civilians, I put them in the same category as gang members. I put them in the same category as me. Quick check in, OG. What's up, Robert S? What you do, baby? What it do? What it do? Listen to me. I put them in the same motherfucking category as gang members, as me. I'm just a non-active gang member, right? When I hear these dudes say they don't bang and all that, but every time they come on YouTube, they talking gang shit. Yet you say you don't bang. I'm this, I'm that, but I'm not a banker. Stop doing shit to get the non-civilians to subscribe to your channels because you can get them to subscribe to your channel better if you're just keeping it 100. Watch this, man. You can stop being an active game member. You can't denounce being a game. Only your enemies gonna determine if you don't bang. Watch this. I tell you what, any motherfucker my age say he ain't banging no more. Post up in the hood every day and let your enemies be riding through there, seeing when it's time they can get away with a drive-by and they see your ass. Then you get caught at a store in their hood or a little fast food restaurant in their hood and see what the fuck happened. They gonna say, man, that dude banging. I just seen him with all the bangers. See, if you're a non-active gang member, what the fuck you doing hanging with active gang members? If you denounce Crip and Blood, what the fuck you doing hanging with the Crips and hanging with the Bloods? If you ain't a boss trying to give them a job. Come on, man, let's make this shit make sense, man. We got to start being mindful of how we conduct ourselves in and out of our communities. You understand what I'm saying? We talk about Charles Barkley and them and LeBron and them. Man, watch this. I don't care what nobody's saying. And I'm not a LeBron fan. I don't like his motherfucking ass. I think he's a bougie Negro. I think he the GOAT in basketball when he ain't. It's a whole lot of motherfuckers better than him. I don't think his son gonna be hella. I believe his son gonna make it to the pros. And whatever team want to draft his son, if they get LeBron, they some damn fools. You understand what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to only reach for the expectations we have of ourselves and stop trying to get to the expectations that other people might have for us. That's what's wrong with a lot of us now. We trying to show everybody else the expectations they have for us. We want to reach those expectations. No, you got expectations for yourself. Reach the expectations for yourself before you try to please somebody else. Please yourself first. You can't please nobody else if you're not pleasing yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Uh, Prime example, a motherfucker buys his wife a house, put it in her name. 2, 3 months later, she tell his punk ass to get out of the house, and he mad. Fuck you mad at? That you made a stupid ass mistake and you knew you was already on the verge of this marriage was over? Why you didn't put the house in your motherfucking name? So now that you put the house in her name, you feel she out of pocket. You understand what I'm saying? Telling you to leave. Marriage don't last forever, and kids don't make marriages stay together. Kids don't make couples stay together, man. When it's time to go, it's time to go. We got to learn how to really do better in our communities, man, and in our families, in our household. So if it ain't chaos in our household, it won't be chaos in our community. Some of the chaos starts in the house. Whether people believe it or not, some of the chaos starts in the house, man. And people ain't seeing it. OG Bam, did you see DJ Quick went live in Compton on the 4th of July? No, man, watch this, man. I was in LA, chilling with families and friends. And shit, I had a ball. I had a ball. I had the time of my life yesterday, man. Smiling, happy, till they started finding goddamn fireworks. I went and sat in the house for like 30 minutes. Then I came back. I don't do fireworks, man. So I know when the fireworks go off, somebody shooting a gun. I lost my homeboy, L. Low, last year on the 4th of July. Firework day. Streets, I woke up this morning, went outside, the streets were fucked up because of the fireworks. And watch this, motherfuckers that was popping fireworks in front of their house, they'd rather their neighbor to clean up they mess and come out and clean up their own. So, let's stop destroying our community and keep our community clean, fresh. And while I'm saying that, anybody in the greatest city of Los Angeles, Compton, Watts, Los Angeles, Gardena, Long Beach, I don't care. If you got gun graffiti on your property or your residence or your business, reach out and catch my email on my live. If you buy the paint, I'll buy it for free. I won't paint your whole house. I won't paint your whole your business. But if you got gang graffiti on 1 or 2 walls, if you buy the paint, I'll get it off. You understand what I'm saying? It's about giving back instead of taking. I didn't took too much from the ghetto. I want to give back to the ghetto. That's my purpose on earth, to give back, be a better person than I ever been in my life. I got a YouTube show. Shit, I'm being a mentor on this, man. So I know some people sit back and let their kids check it out. I wish one day somebody would reach out to me if they got a child that's trying to be more than what the fuck he is or her, trying to get caught up in this game. You're more than welcome to tap in with my show. With the link up, I'm gonna start putting my link up and people can just tap in. You understand what I'm saying? And we can have a dialogue. See, we can have a town hall meeting right here on YouTube, man. It's all about getting the communities together and making Black folks be the best that they can be. Let's stop belittling each other. Let's stop hating each other. Let's stop killing each other. Let's stop looking at each other like we pieces of shit. When we the cream of the crop, we the first. We come from kings and queens. Yet we act like we come from savages, like we don't have no motherfucking home training. A 6-year-old was shot in LA recently. A 6-year-old was shot yesterday on the 4th on Jefferson and San Pedro, but it wasn't through no drive-by. It was a straight bullet. Somebody shot in the air doing fireworks and the bullet came down. That's how they said it on the news, Peter. That's what you're talking about. You know what I mean? See, we got to do work. Now, I hope you're not talking about another incident when a 6-year-old was shot in the drive-by. That's the shit I'm talking about with the gang shit. Hey, man, the 4th of July is not meant for you to shoot your motherfucking guns. I remember when I was little, my uncle, my daddy, and them, man, every New Year's they'd take us out on that night. New Year's when you turn 12 o'clock, shoot the guns up in there. I think I was about 11 years old. I heard my mom say, "Hey, I'm tired of my sons." My homies and some of my friends like they actually had shoot the gun. My dad never shoot the gun up in the air. But watch this, man. Buckshots and bullets goes up in the air. They must come down. They can hit somebody. Sometimes we don't be mindful of what we doing. And our consequences to our actions sometimes be severe. We got to start paying attention to what the fuck we doing and what we're not doing. Let's start doing more positive shit than more negative shit. You know what I want them to bring back in the inner cities? Baseball, youth baseball, and I love to be a baseball coach, man. Teach some little kids how to play baseball. You understand what I'm saying? My father was my first baseball coach. You understand what I'm saying? Then Mr. True, then my homie Larry James' brother, the bully. You understand what I'm saying? And watch this, man. My homie Denny Moe, the bully, Craig Metcalf, Bushead and them, Van and them, Bogart, Jenkins, Dennis Ellison, Kenny Ellison, Eddie Gilmore and them. All our big homies used to come up to the park and look at us play ball. And you think I'm lying. Some dudes that grew up in West Side Peru played baseball in my hood that else done the park. Never no Bloods and Crips fight. None of that. We got along at the park during baseball season. So don't tell me Crips and Bloods can't get along. You understand what I'm saying? I called Slick the other day. Slick was playing baseball. I was gonna get at FG, man. I'm gonna call him later on today and see what he think about this idea. And Slick, I want to start a 3-on-3 basketball game tournament, right? Have people sign up, 3-on-3, put $100 to sign up. Winner of the tournament walk away with 500. 500, we make the winner get 500. Second place get 300. Third place get 150. You understand what I'm saying? Let's see. No, first place 600. We'll need about 20 teams. I'm gonna get at my boy FG and Slick and see if they're willing to do that. Parks Always the 7 volunteer mentor. Hey, watch this. Stan, I remember I told you school district sent me something. I ain't heard back from them yet. I fill in everything and send it to them. But they say August, so I might hear something in a minute. And I put the school I wanted to go to because there wasn't no Compton schools, and I said I'd go to Fremont and talk to the kids. But you know what I'm gonna start doing? I'm gonna go to somebody's church one day and talk to the preacher, man, and ask the preacher, can I use this church to talk to the kids? Because we need to really start talking to the kids, man. Because there's so much negative shit on YouTube. It's too much negativity on YouTube. And these dudes don't give a fuck. It makes you wonder how they doing their parenting. You understand what I'm saying? When they advocating gang shit, you might have action with Slick Hood team playing a Crip Hood team. No, I ain't talking about like that, Wolf. I'm talking about I just want to create a tournament of basketball. You can have 3 people. It can be 2 Crips and a Blood on the team. It can be non-affiliated. I just want to bring something together. I hope don't nobody steal my idea. I shouldn't have said it until I started talking. But I used to say that in the pen I was gonna do that. I want to see if we can make that happen, man. So I'm gonna pop that Slick and FG and possibly you, Wolf. And I'm gonna get at watch this, man. This is something I know about me too. But a lot of people don't know. We got homies that'll contribute to the cause if it's a worthy cause. The reason I said that is Wolf tapped. If I was doing something real worthy, I can reach out to about 2 or 3 dudes, get all the financial aid I damn near get. If they know I'm for real about it. And if I can do some positive things, I'm gonna reach out to my homie Wayne, Cool, Junkie Fred, Keely Welch now, because I know they're contributing. LB now. You understand what I'm saying? LB might not get on do an interview with nobody. And if he do, it'll be with Cynthia now, but I love to do the interview. I'll sit at the table, right? But I can tell you this. If we sincere about doing things for the kids, the right OG is gonna come out and be a participant of Sumo, and China Dog, Red Eye Rick. You understand what I'm saying? Gangster, They gonna come out. We all know too many motherfuckers not to be able to reach somebody. So we got to start using our influence and the people we know to get doors open to make things better in our group. So I'm gonna see if I can start a basketball tournament. 3 teams, 3-on-3. First place 600. Close. Watch this. I won't even say 100 per team. $75 per team. They got $75. Sign in. You understand what I'm saying? I'll get somebody to do some rep on games. Go to a nice school or a nice sport. They got like 4 or 5 basketball courts. We can run teams all together. Or I want to get a peanut tournament going on. I'm gonna get at my sister Cynthia Nunn and see if we can get some at her spot. Have a peanut tournament, chess tournament. You feel what I'm saying? Because I know some kids can play the shit out of some chess. You understand what I'm saying? I be playing my 13-year-old nephew, man. That little dude got game in that shit. He ain't beat me but one time, don't I got bad the motherfucker. I was faking like my stomach was hurt, like I had to use the bathroom when I lost. I beat him 2 straight. Then he came back and won the 3rd game. I spent my stomach hurt, but I was really mad and embarrassed that this 13-year-old kid whipped my ass in some chess. You understand what I'm saying? But we got to start trying to do things positive in our community so we can have a positive outlook on things. You know what I'm saying? When we don't contribute to nothing positive, we ain't gonna never get no positive outlook on that. We got to start creating our own positivity instead of creating our own negativity. You understand what I'm saying? We got to call these rappers on their bullshit. We got to call gang intervention on their bullshit too. I don't care what nobody say, man. Look at this shit. This shit getting flown all through that shit that's all on the streets for fireworks, man. You understand what I'm saying? I damn near burned my finger last night trying to fire out a lot of fireworks, man. That shit, fireworks scared the shit out of me, man. I be shell shocked when I hear that shit. I be like, ooh, doing shit like that, man. Y'all throw some questions at me, man. I've been up there 47 minutes, man. Throw some questions at me in the end of the raffle, man. Let's make it do what it do. Throw some wins and questions at me, man. Don't run from it, run to it, man. Run to it, man. Run to it. Don't run from it, run to it. Don't feel ill at ease, baby. Come on with it, man. Come on with it, man. I got to reach out at Marv too. Man, I don't like my homie Marv and Slick going at each other. Slick, my homie, Marv, my homie. I don't like them going at each other, man. I don't like this shit. I try to stay in my lane, but I will play peacemaker for the right people. And both of them tell me, man, that's their business. I simply step back. That's one thing I'm good at. So let's make it do what it do. Y'all throw some questions at me. Everyone out there is just generally being copied, but it requires actions. You can do it. Say it again. Stan, thank you, brother. Some of my best encouragement come from y'all, man. We're going to see what it's going to do, man. We're going to see what it's going to do, man. So come on, man. Y'all throw some questions at me. We've been in here 48 minutes and 9 seconds. Throw some wins and questions at me, man. You throw the wins and question like, hey, Boss Close, what it do, man? Peace to you, brother. Not just peace to the chat. Where you been, Boss Close? How you living, man? How you living, man? Does front hood have a secondary color? No, man. Toy colors, you can say toy colors since that's the color of our baseball caps. You understand what I'm saying? But any form of blue is a color. I wouldn't give a fuck what color that blue is. Every hood got their own color rag, but I'm too old, man. I don't even pay attention to that, right? I don't do hood days. Just moved to Costa Rica last week. That's what I'm talking. Is it hot out there? Costa Rica, man. Listen, Boss Close. What you coaching out there, Boss Close? You coaching out there? Man, that man traveling. I need me a motherfucking passport. I can see the world. That's what my girl want to do, start taking me on some trips, man. Hopefully this might be the year that I go to Hawaii. If everything turn out just fine. She wanted to go last year. On her. I ain't the type of I ain't in the charge of my woman. I want to be able to do something together as a team instead of one person always trying to deal. You understand what I'm saying? Your boss host doing good with them infinite pool salutes. Kiddos, Jelly Bernie Smith say, human as hell. All right. So he out there coaching, man. That's what I'm talking about. Much success to you, brother. Much success to you. I love to see a black man with it, and I would look for where he's from, how tall, how short, how fat, how slim he is. If you black, stay winning. Don't let nobody distract you, especially a black man. Don't let no black man hinder you. Because if you don't let your own hinder you, I know goddamn well you ain't gonna let nobody else hinder you. You understand what I'm saying? So I might watch this. Some people say I'm too aggressive. Hey man, I speak the language of the village, man. You can't go to no square, motherfucker, talk no hood shit. You can't go to no hood, motherfucker, talk no square. I just try to deliver a message, and hopefully I do, man. I'm trying to be the best me. My life is good, man. I was telling Corey Bakersfield yesterday, Mac Henry be on my side. He said, man, I see it in your eyes. You glowing, you shining. I say, man, them little rough spots I was going through, man, listen to me, man. I ain't got time to waste a whole lot of energy on a motherfucker that want to get me all fucked up in my head. I'm putting a whole lot of energy in making me feel better, making my life better. See, if I can make myself feel better, make my life better, those around me can have a better life too. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to do, man. I ain't got time to be using a whole lot of energy in some negative shit. I run from that negative shit, man. I'm a positive cat. Real humble, man. I got some humility in me. But don't get it twisted. It's still a beast in me. That beast just has been tamed. And I do not want to let that beast out. I'm not giving nobody power over the beast but me. You understand what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna let nobody provoke me. Now, if you put your hands on me, that's a different story. You can call me what the fuck you want to call me. You can be a troll and tap on in. I get angry, but not as angry as I used to when trolls tap in. Because what I learned is when you talking something good and you trying to deliver a message, that's when the trolls come. So when you just doing that rah-rah, you don't get trolls. Just the homie's house. We don't have infamy food. That's right, boss Claus. That's right, baby. So how long you gonna be out there, boss Claus? Costa Rica, man. How long you gonna be out there? How long you gonna be out there, homie? How long you gonna be out there? So how y'all be feeling about these brothers that be going at each other on YouTube, man? Can I get some honest feedback on that? Do y'all like that type of shit? Is that entertaining to see two black men going at each other and a white boy sitting in the cut creating the drama at least 2 years? All right, that's cool. That's cool. I know it's well worth it to be out there that long. Continue much success, my brother. But y'all tell me, man, what's y'all views and opinion on when you see brothers going at each other, pointing fingers at each other, trying to belittle each other, acting like females on YouTube? Just keep it 100. Let's keep it 100, man. Let's keep it 100. Somebody say something on it. Because I know if I don't like it, and other people don't like it, I know somebody in the chat must. You understand what I'm saying? Because that shit is embarrassing, not just to them, but to us as a whole. See, for some reason, man, one person can fuck it up for everybody. You understand what I'm saying? One person can fuck it up for everybody. Bam, they just talking. They're not gonna do nothing. Say it again, Stan. That's just what I be saying too. Because it is they telling on their motherfucking self, so they ain't got to worry about nobody else telling on them. They telling on their motherfucking self. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a trip on how I be looking at these dudes, man. And I'm sick and tired of motherfuckers putting it on their dead homies in their hood. Your dead homies in your hood ain't got a goddamn thing to do with this. This you and another motherfucker. This two individuals. Why you got to bring the hood up in it? Why you got to bring the dead homies up there? That shit is crazy, man. If that's not kid behavior, that ain't grown men's behavior, man. Grown men do not do that. Grown men know how to solve their differences without violence. A real grown man know how to solve his differences without violence. So, man, can we have a positive conversation? You talk to me, I talk to you. Instead of me talking at you and you talking at me. If we learn how to communicate with each other, all this YouTube game banging and YouTube bickering, it wouldn't exist. You dudes just trying to be validated gang members on YouTube. You ain't putting no work in for the hood, so now you think the little and the motherfuckers putting in work, calling a motherfucker a bitch, telling the motherfucker suck your dick is validating your gang status. Oh, that make your gang status look bad. You displaying self-soldiering ass traits. You ain't displaying no soldiers traits. They expose that they're self-same with they contradictions. Say it again, man. Some people don't even know the history of their hood. Say it again, Stan. I'm guilty, man, but I had to let a few people know what time it was. Like, hey man, watch this. We all make mistakes. Shit, we guilty or not, we all make mistakes. Don't get me wrong, man. I get caught up in my emotions. Like when Melly said one day, and I was talking, he said, so Anzac Break took something from it. I got real emotional. Like, oh hell no. Ain't nobody ever took nothing from us. So I'm gonna defend where I'm from. I don't just wear blue. I wear whatever motherfucking color I wear. If I grew up by me a red all red sweatsuit, I'm gonna put that all red sweatsuit on. You understand what I'm saying? She bought me a fly ass pink and white shirt, right? I wore that motherfucker with some white jeans and some all white forces. Man, that fit was cool that day. I wish I could have found me a fitted baseball cap. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody get caught up in this stereotype, and we stereotype ourselves more than anybody else stereotype us. Because you can see a brother in a Houston Astro hat, and the first thing come to your mind is he from Hoover. You see a dude with an F hat on, first thing come to your mind, either he from the 40s, Inglewood Families, front hood or front street. You see a dude with an NY hat on, either he from Nutty Block or from the neighborhood. 60s. No, man. Why they just can't be his favorite baseball team? You understand what I'm saying? Why they just can't be his favorite baseball team? Let's stop stereotyping one another. I think LA is losing respect due to gang members beefing on video. And it is. They making us all look bad. They making us all look bad. They ain't trying to educate. They trying to escalate instead of de-escalating something. They ain't doing their hood a favor. They doing their hood a disfavor with the big. That's what they doing. And they make it not just gang members, they making the black man in LA look bad. Say, that's how them motherfuckers in LA get out. This is what they do. Talk about each other, call each other crackheads and snitches, call out each other for a fade, and then shout, let's do a celebrity boxing match. You don't want no motherfucking fade if you talking about let's have a celebrity boxing match. Because you know what a fade means. That means come find me or else I'm going to come find you. Let's not do no celebrity boxing matches, because if you disrespecting me, I don't want to put no motherfucking gloves on anyway and fight you. I want to go at you like this, because I'm going to try to hurt you. So they don't want to really get down with nobody. They trying to create these motherfucking beefs, man, for they can set up a celebrity boxing match. That's why I say that. I ain't no celebrity. I don't want to do no celebrity boxing. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this, man. Somebody told me to watch Gunner bust their ass today. Don't you know, I thought that dude was at least 5 or 6 years old under me. This dude, man, I'm like 13, 14 years old and this bust ass dude. So while I was in the penitentiary, his punk ass was in middle school. Yeah, he talking about he was this and he was that in the penitentiary. He knew from the very beginning when he went to YA and got out of YA, Gunner, and was going to the pen, he knew he was going to lock it up. Because he knew in YA didn't have it in him. He just didn't get caught. Didn't nobody call his punk ass on the spot and take what was meant to be taken from his punk ass. And I ain't talking about his man. Can't nobody take that. You can lose that. You can get that away. Dudes on YouTube said that he was responsible for the death of my baby. Dude on YouTube said that he was responsible for the death of my baby. I almost crashed out, but he's a non-snitch, false flag. Say it again, man. Those matches are common. Say it again. False clause, who? That's what Melly said. I don't know why I be thinking Melly Mel when I see that name. But yeah, this YouTube shit is. In a minute, they gonna be no active game moves on the street. Shit, they want to game bang on YouTube and there ain't be no game violence. Shit, I'd rather see you game banging on YouTube, see you game banging out here. There's all that sales songs and that woofing, selling wolf tickets and shit, that bite, that big old bark and no motherfucking bite. Man, stop that shit. Stop belittling yourself. Stop acting like a goddamn broad. Start acting like grown-ass men. This is not what grown men don't get on here belittling each other, bickering with each other. That ain't what we do, man. Melly, that loud mouth in Houston. Yeah, watch this, man. I had a buster get in my show. He be tapping in the gangster shit, Melly Mel shit. And he an instigator. This dude disrespected Turtle, my brother Inch, my mama, my girl, my sister. He was cash apping me $1 just to say negative shit. got my email, was sending me some crazy ass emails. And he had me show how I sent my motherfucking number. I said, what your fuck ass at? Tell me where you at. I'll pull up. That just showed me the heart and the courage that he had. He gave me a fake number, a different phone. It might have been an Obama phone or something. A text now number. That shit when you don't know how to pay your phone bill, your phone get cut off, you get that text now. Somebody said that today, oh man, my phone fucked up, so I had to get that text now. No, you ain't pay your motherfucking phone bill. That's why you got that text now. Shit only work when you on Wi-Fi. But Pete, when you get these dudes like that, man, they don't want no motherfucking problems, man. They don't want no problem. Charleston White put a badge on those kids to snitch. Say it again. He encouraged kids to be snitching. I'm gonna tell y'all something else, man. I ain't throwing no lugs and no shade. If you see me on the picture with the motherfucking police, you'll never hear me say who was a snitch and who was a snitch and who ain't no snitch. You ain't gonna never see me on the picture with no motherfucking police. Motherfuckers need to be careful what the fuck they doing while they pointing the finger at somebody else. See, we got one people pointing at somebody else, you got three pointing at them. So while you trying to criticize somebody for their behavior, look at your own motherfucking behavior and straighten up your backyard, clean up your side of the street before you try to clean up somebody else's side of the street. You got a whole lot of garbage on your side. Don't worry about another motherfucker's side. Clean up your side. That part, man. Say it again, boss clubs. I'm just keeping it 100. You understand what I'm saying? Watch this, man. From Dewberry, Charleston White, Milk, and a few other of these motherfuckers. Adam, whatever, Adam No Jumper, whatever the fuck that clown name is. American Buster, aka American Cholo, Dubs, Gunna Collect. He don't know if he want to be George Lopez or Alex Rodriguez, whatever the fuck his name is. He don't know who the fuck he want to be. But what he do want to be is, and he displayed that he's a racist, he's a bigot. You understand what I'm saying? Every chance he get, he throws shade at us. How can you, I ain't defending Wack, but how can they possibly get mad at anything fucking Wack say? And they done disrespected us way before Wack ever says anything negative about them. They have disrespected our black community and disrespected the black people. And never once have they one of them busted motherfuckers got on YouTube and officially apologized to us. Then American Buster, aka American Cholo, go to No Jumper with 50 motherfuckers. That's a sign of weakness and cowardice. That he needed 50 people, entourage to roll with his ass because he knew what was going to happen. He has a possibility that somebody's going to fail. You understand what I'm saying? So we got to look at all that. These dudes is throwing lugs and shades at us, man. You hear Gunna, man, somebody said, watch it, man. I don't even like watching that clown ass motherfucker, man. I ain't impressed because you got tattoos on you and a Jesus link over the daddy on your motherfucking neck. I ain't impressed with that shit. You still trying to beat me. Only difference is I ain't never asked him why. I ain't never locked it up. I ain't never debriefed. You can't beat me. Every chance dudes like Gunna, Dubs, and American Buster get, bust ass Charleston White, every chance they get, they try to throw loves and shades at the blacks. But you don't never hear them correcting their people on the bullshit they get. Now I'm looking at one of his partners saying, American Gunna punk ass put off some false, fake paperwork on the motherfucker. On American Cholo. Ain't these the same motherfuckers talking about that La Raza shit? Let's get our race together. That's why I don't go at blacks on me. If I got to start bickering with blacks on here, I ain't for peace. I ain't for the uplifting of my people from beefing with a brother. I'm belittling myself as well as that brother. I'm belittling my race. But they always throw lugs and shade at us. This is shit we got to catch. We got to do better for the sake of us, not do better for the sake of somebody else. You can't hold race accountable for one man's remarks. Say it again, Storytime. You're absolutely right. But every time them dudes that said negative shit about us, as soon as Wax say something out his motherfucking mouth, talk that east side shit out the west side of his mouth, they make it look like Wack a racist. When Wack do shit with shot back, he want to see all the attention he can get. He don't have the clout chase when he already a manager of rappers, successful rappers, right? Wack should have a better agenda than what he have on YouTube. in a clubhouse. He don't have to always come on this motherfucker raising his voice, cussing somebody out. On Pablo, on Pablo. He ain't got to do all that shit. Put it on you. That the way you living your life and taking care of your kids, you want to see another black man live that same type of life, take care of his kids like you doing to send their kids to college. So help a black man get in a position to take care of his kids and send his kids to college. Let's stop trying to belittle each other. I know if I was in a position to hire people, man, I would be hiring nothing but black people. I'm gonna hire some white folks, I'm hire these Hispanic people, but I'm gonna cater to my race because everybody else cater to theirs and don't nobody look at that damn. They don't downrate them for doing that. But as soon as we start doing it, we prejudiced. Well, all right, goddamn it, fuck it. Let me be called prejudiced. If I ever get a motherfucker this, I'm hiring me some brothers, some sisters. You go to these little moms, you go to this little spot on Gage and Figueroa, man. They sell soul food, that motherfucker. Well, you look inside there and you don't see nobody black in there. They done stole the recipe pattern and look at it, they selling our food. Some of these sisters and brothers in cook good, they need to open up a restaurant on the curb like all the other motherfuckers out here. It ain't that we're lazy. It's just we got this big ass ego and pride about ourselves. Sometimes our ego and our pride is a hindrance. It hinders us from being successful or succeeding. You got to respect the man that's willing to do whatever it takes necessary to pay his bills and feed his family. I commend any man and woman that does that. I don't knock that. I came home, I seen the Spanish was doing, I said, God damn, fuck. Then it hit. That's their culture. That's what they do in Mexico and Tijuana because the economy is so fucked up. This is how they ate. So they came out here. And in order to survive out here, they got to create their own culture amongst themselves. Yeah, certain blacks go there, but if you go to the tables when they be out there, you don't see nothing but they people sitting at them tables. I passed some place the other day, me and my girl, and I seen one of the Mexican stands on Manchester and Hoover, right? And watch this, I see the black person working for them Hispanics, man. I had my girl turn around, I don't buy their tacos and burritos. I don't buy tacos and burritos. It's just me. I don't want to be eating no dog, right? Yeah, they said all of them do it, but I believe some of them do. But I did buy a soda because I seen they had a brother working for him. And I liked it that. So that meant that person who stand that was willing to compromise and say, let's bring everybody together in the community. They need to use that energy to check their own people by using that N-word. Fix that first. Say it again, Solo. Say it again, homie. They always got some. Gunner is a walking contradiction, man. Gunner is a fake. Something bad happened to Gunner in prison. That's why he like that way he is. American Buster called us goons and called us a gang of niggas. Yet he said he got a black grandchild. So who the fuck you think he was really talking to? He was saying coon nigga. Who you really think he was referring that to? Listen to me. Pay attention to it, man. Pay attention to it. They say when a man always got putting his hands on a woman, it's because he's seen some form of abuse in his household when he was a kid. That's true to a certain degree. I watch this, man. That's why I love my woman so much. I used to dog feed. So I go to jail in a brawl and lay down. It's because of my ex-girlfriend, Pooh, coming. And I know how to appreciate my woman, love my woman today. Pooh was my best friend. She a minister. She married. Her daughter called me a step-pop. I'm so proud of my stepdaughter, the oldest one, Jasmine, man. Her daughter's birthday was the other day. She turned 16, Jada. I'm proud of her. She's a carbon copy of her mother. And Pooh, the granddaughter's going to be a carbon copy of her mama and her grandma. She's a mini me, Jasmine. And I am proud of my mother step. All together. Jasmine, first Jasmine, second Jasmine, and take care of her. Those guilt-free women stole the key to my home. I don't even own the key to this motherfucker. My girl got the key to this motherfucker, and my daughters. You understand what I'm saying? I love to see a black woman that don't hang their homes, smoking and drinking, posting up on the corner like they niggas. They just doing them. That's the type. I love to see young sisters be successful. Now young brothers got to do it too. You got some young business mind and young brothers out here too. Get their money in the game, then say, fuck that, let's turn this clean money into some real money. Let me tell y'all some investments, y'all. Start getting some fix 'em up houses. Got your motherfucking painter right here. And I laid tile, I can put down there wooden floors. You understand what I'm saying? And then if you allow me to do the whole house, I got people that can come in and do the plumbing, electricity, all that. So let's start supporting one another. Let's uplift the community by supporting one another. People used to be afraid of LA, wouldn't dare go to Compton, Watson, South Los Angeles. You absolutely right, brother. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. Shit, they still afraid of Los Angeles. Shit, we all afraid of it ourselves. We just ain't gonna admit to it. I'm afraid of this motherfucker, but I go where I want to go. I don't let my fear hinder me, man. My fear motivates me. It don't hinder me. It don't shield me. It makes me. Yeah, I'll be watching, looking to see who those that's lurking in the cut, trying to do some harm to me. But if I ain't doing no harm to nobody else, I don't too much worry about no harm coming to me. The most paranoid thing I'm a paranoid about is tinted windows. Cause they ain't got that factory tint, they too motherfucking tint, they'll pull up on you rolling windows down. That spooks me. And if I was one that rolled with a gun, I'd have been fired up in that motherfucking car. So if you got these goddamn tinted windows, man, stop pulling up on some motherfucking body. Especially slow, then you roll down your motherfucking window. When all yours are Uber driver or a Lyft driver. You might lose your life for stupidity. We must be mindful of our behavior out in society. We got 16 people in 16 lights, man. This was a hell of a lie. We've been in there an hour and 7 minutes. 16 people, get 4 people. We need 14 people for the raffle. Four people enter the raffle. Not enter the raffle. $sign OG now. 131, enter the raffle. Try to win this shirt. Take a chance on winning the shirt. Let's go and support the raffle, man. I really, really appreciate it. If ain't nobody told you they love you, OG Bam, love you, man. It was good, man. It was good, man. It was always good. Whenever y'all frontliners tap in and I can tap in, we can keep this thing popping. The live was awesome, y'all. Support the channel. Come in, hitting the like and subscribe. Share the content with your friends. Have them subscribe to OG Bam. Don't run from it, run to it. Enter the raffle today again. Enter the raffle. Support the channel. $sign OG Bam. That's it. Peace.